Throw gang. We are joined by the flared pant pharaoh. Music fire, but he don't burn bridges. Got more soul than a sock with a hole. Working tables to tell Frisco, yeah, he was bussin'. Dick must be in a straitjacket because the stream's going crazy. The thriving crooner. He must love old bitches how he's scoring these Grammys. Giving Billboard sloppy, he a chart topper. Footwear drippy, that's water under the bridge. Boots stepping on the ops. Squishes. Wiping tables to wiping you hoes. Rags to riches. Eating up the critics. Delicious. Music got riveted like his Wrangler britches. Solo fame like a Lone Star because he from Texas, bitches. Woo! Grammy award-winning artist Leon Bridges. Leon, how the hell are you?
Man, I'm so good. That's a bar right
God
there.
damn!
Thank you.
I mean, that's a killer introduction. I mean,
I know. I don't know if you're working on new music, but like,
Yeah.
can I get like an interlude or something? Or like
You need a
album
feature?
intro?
Hey, come get on the album. Let's go.
Leon, thank you so
First flight
much.
to Fort Worth.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us, bro. On an off day too, we're just hanging
man,
out,
yeah.
sipping on the Leon Bridges special.
Yeah, man.
Can you break down your drink of choice for the people at home?
Yeah, this is a vibe, man. This is my little go-to. You know,
I was just saying you might need the mic so people can take notes at home, dude.
Tequila already hitting.
This is my little go-to. This tequila soda, little splash of grapefruit.
A classic.
I normally do tahini on the rim, but this works.
Oh, yeah,
grapefruit salt.
and shout out Diddy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Diddy.
Shout out to Diddy for providing the fucking booze. Leon, the first thing you want to do is a fit check where you're going to take us through your fit. We want to know everything that you're wearing. The choice for you is do you want to like go shades down or you want to go boots up?
Let's go shades down.
Okay.
Into the mic, though.
Yeah, into the mic. he said shades down.
Let's go shades. Let's start with the shades. Rocking a collab I did with my good friend Katie with Vada and
Darth Vader.
They're so fucking sick. Thank you for our pairs, by the way,
got
bro.
the,
We're looking good.
316.
Ooh, shout out friend of the show, Andrew Chen and all the boys, dude.
And I got Lou Dan flares on.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he came through flared up.
Yeah, I always go for like the minimalist like 70s vibe.
But it's like contemporary menswear up top and then kind of like a little more esoteric fashion down below.
Man, it's you know, I try to like, you know, really keep that like classic silhouette, you know, and I mean,
You got it today, bro.
I mean, trying. You know, this week's been cool because like kind of put on to some like new designers.
Yeah.
And
Who's caught your eye so far?
man, Palomo, Spain. I mean, that was a beautiful show. And I mean, Philip Lim,
Legend.
Kate was crazy. Tory Burch was crazy.
We got to get you to some of those Tory Burch flats. Fucking medallions
Man,
on the toe.
I mean,
Come on.
I need the double X. You know, the double X. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, they don't make men's clothing. But
Yeah, the flares might cover the flats, dude. Flares over flats. And then, you got to tell us about the fucking patchwork boots, dude. Those are crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to Rocket Buster. I've been I've worn their boots like, you know, for a few shoots and
Is that custom or is that just something they have?
no, yeah, that's not custom, but I mean,
Is this like a
Crazy.
Texas boot brand that like we need to get on?
yeah, so they're based in El Paso.
Rocket
sick.
Busters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boston.
Yeah, Rocket Busters.
And then what socks do we wear when we're rocking the bus and rockets, dude?
Blusters.
Man, I'm just wearing some like regular little Gucci socks.
Oh, that is not regular, degular,
dude.
Come on.
Regular Gucci
Nothing on you.
socks.
Nothing on you is Reggie. And what about the panties?
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy. I go with the tighty whities.
Yeah?
Man, you know,
Really?
It you know, keeps everything, you know, compacted. And,
Yeah,
you know, so-
right.
Compact for the flares.
like a carry-on. Like a stowaway. Wait,
Right.
do you have the brand of choice, or is it just whatever?
What is it?
checked
It's
them
kind
out
of
because-
embarrassing. I mean, it's just
No.
some like Hanes shit.
Yeah,
you know?
Dude,
Basic.
shout out Haynes.
I mean,
The Hanes pleaser on too, dude.
Yeah.
Man after my own
that's the
heart.
vibe.
Yeah, I got the Haynes
I mean, 'cause
boxers.
it's-
on.
That's the
thing, it's
regular
like-
regular.
Right.
You know, when I'm getting ready for tour, it's like I don't have time to do laundry. I just got to go straight to Target.
Right.
You know,
Right,
of course,
yeah.
I'll get the-
Get a 24-pack. That's that
Yeah.
Reggie wedgie.
Hell
What
yeah.
about this fucking glorious
Oh, come on,
ring?
dude. Yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
This is the scene stealer right here.
It's oh God.
You would think this got to be a musician and
Right,
would know that
right,
you need to put the mic in it.
Put the
We need to
mic right
stand. We need to stand, dude.
Yeah.
Used to rocking out.
Right,
You're used to a more professional setup.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
so I got the tiger eye joint with the with some,
That's
with some diamonds. I like
Tiger
gold
style.
and diamonds. You know what I'm saying?
You wear
Yeah.
it well, bro. I like that too, where it's like, just the one banger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I really try to embody like the old school like pimps and
Yeah.
players kind of.
Are you an old soul, would you say, just generally speaking?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, like,
How else do you channel this old pimp mentality?
I don't condone like.
Of course
Well,
not.
because
the
we're
lifestyle,
not talking
yeah.
like Bishop Don Juan, like over the top maximalism. It's more like the '60s, like more of the swagger than the furs.
More swagger than sex work.
Yeah, yeah. Episode title.
Well, I mean, like the pinky ring is the vibe, and
I love
it's
it.
Is that a custom or is that? And do you know the jeweler?
Jackie Aish.
Shout out
or
Jackie
something.
Aish.
Yeah, Jackie, wherever
I
you
mean,
are.
she did the gold toothpick for Usher.
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn. So a legend. She's
Yeah.
been doing it for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
From
All right.
Usher to Leon, we're hitting every
I mean,
fucking
Usher.
A-lister.
That's my hero right
Oh
there.
yeah, for
sure.
real?
Totally.
Number one?
Oh, for sure. When I was a kid, I used to try to like emulate his moves and.
How'd that go? In front of the mirror? You nail it?
I mean, I actually got pretty decent.
Did he inspire you to study dance in college?
That's what sparked it. I would try to like learn like the Usher glide.
The Usher.
It's
Usher.
Usher.
Thunderclap. That's the only one I could do.
And I mean it's crazy. I've crossed paths with
Yeah.
a few times. And
Bro,
so-
don't bring a girl to his Vegas show. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
for real, dude.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I ain't gonna bring like the wifey type.
Right.
Yeah.
To the
Maybe
Usher
a
show.
Maybe a side piece.
Something.
Yeah.
Side pieces
Break some
only.
off. Break some off for the
Yeah.
for the you god.
That's the plus one right there.
I went to. Have y'all seen the show in Vegas?
No, not lucky.
Do we
or
seem like
wealthy
those kind of
enough.
guys that would
Yo,
pop out for
one,
Ush?
I mean, one of the dopest shows
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
out there. When I was like gearing up to tour and we started in Vegas, it was a moment I thought the show was over and I was leaving. And Usher says on the mic like, "Leon Bridges, I'm not just gonna let you get out of here." Like,
Oh
I'm not-
damn, you got called out, bro?
Damn. In 4K.
Yeah. You got caught, bro.
Damn. It's like, yo, I'm trying to get to the tables.
Yeah.
And then he hit you with what? Another like hour and a half
I'm
of
like,
yeah.
hit after hit.
He premiered like a new song and then I can't remember what the other ones he performed, but yeah, it was a crazy.
Like a
crazy
bridge, he was
ride.
letting it burn, bro. You got your ass though. You got to give credit where
Nah, he
credit is
called me
due.
out. You know what I'm saying?
All right. And you're sipping on a Leon Bridges cocktail of choice and a Topo Chico. I got you a little Topo Chico, a little taste of home. Since you're so far from the Lone Star State. Fit check, drink check complete. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this podcast. Leon,
man.
what do you say? So you are here at your first ever New York Fashion Week, right?
Congrats, bro. You're blowing up. That's good. Fantastic.
Man, it's so humbling.
Have you sprinted the whole marathon as people are wont to do?
Yeah.
Man, I feel like we hit all the significant shows, and
And parties, I would imagine.
and
and
parties
podcasts.
And podcasts.
Yeah, facts, and a blessing to be able to sit front row.
Oh.
No, you've been
I'm like,
in
what is life right now?
Star Central.
Would anyone sit you second row? It's like what? That would be crazy. That's for us.
I mean,
that's
I-
ours.
I'll tell
Hey,
you,
by the
I-
way, get out of our lane, bro.
I'll
We're
take- I'll
second
take
row
whatever I can
shorties.
get. You know what I'm saying? That's all I
Excuse me,
get.
you're in my second row seat. Can you please
Leon,
move to the front?
you're in first class, bro. This is steerage.
Well, the week kicked off, and you guys all ran into each other
Yeah.
at the J. Crew 40th anniversary where
Yeah.
the Strokes were playing. And you've done your fair share of playing corporate gigs, I'm sure. So, like, what do you think when you watch the Strokes straight up diss their $1.4 million benefactors? J. Crew?
Allegedly.
Well, they were like, great crowd.
No, I'm
right?
saying the dollar figure is
Right.
alleged.
I noticed that moment and I was like, kind of like almost kind of secondhand, embarrassment. Like,
But is that kind of rock
punk.
and roll?
Yeah.
I mean, shit's a whirlwind, and so I kind of get like, I mean, do they tour frequently? Or?
I think they've been on tour doing their debut record, like on the festival circuit, and then this
Right.
was like a weird capper for that for
Right.
them, and they clearly were not having a good time.
I don't think they're feeling the crowd. I don't
Yeah.
think they're like,
I mean, corporate gigs are tough, man. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's still a bag, and
Facts.
And
when
You gotta respect the bag, right? If you're getting
Right.
the bag, you gotta respect.
when you're playing a corporate gig, is it always just like some tech company that's just like, and now the fucking, I don't know, the cool guy, Leon Bridges.
And they have you do coming home, and you fucking cash a 6-figure check and then bounce.
I mean, I kind of get to curate like my own set, but like
nice.
Beyond
Right.
is like the tune
play the
that,
hits.
that
Yeah.
everybody wants.
Elon
Yeah,
Musk
exactly.
loves River,
Or
and he would
hits,
love for you to play it for all the Tesla factory workers.
19 times in a row.
I'm with it.
Well, this might be your first New York Fashion Week, but you are no stranger to the fashion game. And I believe that you actually have something in common with my co-host Lawrence here when it comes to Kanye West. We heard a rumor that at your first ever Met Gala in 2015, you smacked into him.
Yeah, what happened there, dude?
Yeah.
Did you get bodied? I got bodied
Because
hard.
he got like shivved by a bodyguard and like beers went flying everywhere.
I was Heisman in front of the entire menswear fashion industry, and my beers went flying everywhere, like Sonic with the rings. When
hasn't
he gets
recovered.
hit.
Hasn't recovered.
No,
since.
my rep
Yeah,
has
so-
been fucking in the basement.
Yeah, I got invited to the Met Gala in 2015. I didn't even have an album out, which is pretty wild.
They fucked with the vision, dude. They
They saw,
knew it
they
was
saw the
good.
drip. They saw the drip.
And got dropped off, and I'm like, damn, I can't get a +1 in this motherfucker.
They had you solo dolo on the red carpet. Damn, bro.
All good though, but I think Rihanna performed that year, and but as we were leaving, I accidentally bumped into Kanye, but he didn't even have a reaction to it, which is
Really?
But I was like,
Oh, really? He was chill about it? That doesn't
He's
seem
a-
very yay.
This is 2015. Yeah, he's a small guy and you're a tall fella. You didn't bowl him over.
Yeah, but he's like a little brolic, no?
he's kind of built like a pit
He's
bull. I
thick.
guess.
Yeah.
but he knew. He was like, that's LB over there.
Oh, yeah?
Exactly.
Did you apologize? Or do you keep it pushing? You're like,
I
"My bad."
just kept it moving. It's like-
Well, you had another Met Gala incident in your life. So how butthurt were you when your Met Gala performance scene got cut from Ocean's 8?
Yeah, dude.
You still stewing?
that whole time was crazy.
And what Met Gala was that? What year was that?
That was 2015.
No, because they actually filmed.
Oh.
Yeah, so we
at
filmed
the
it
gala.
at the
Yeah.
Met,
Yeah.
and there was a performance that, with my band, which is pretty funny. That they were gonna include in the movie, but
Did you actually perform, or were you lip syncing, like the Strokes were?
no, I was performing.
No, they
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
I was
shit.
singing that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, singing that shit.
Was it on the cart? Where was it? Inside or on the carpet?
Normally, where the where the artist performed.
Okay.
In the,
So were you bummed when you got the news that you weren't going to be in the movie?
Axed.
Nah, not really. Because I still got the moment of us
Yeah.
walking up the steps.
Oh,
And,
right.
The Kardashians are behind me, type shit.
Oh, they're behind you. Damn, that's fortunate. Normally, you want to be behind them.
Yeah.
Get the view. And then you did have a cameo in the movie where you dap up Anna Wintour, right? How's her fucking dap game?
Yeah.
Is she nice with it, or did she go for this when you went for the
And if you did hit her, would she just fucking evaporate into dust?
I know.
Nah,
Fucking murdered by
Anna
dap.
Wintour, she hit me with the player, just
Did she go fingers out like that?
She's nice with it, dude.
She fucking
Damn.
start throwing up gang signs like Fort Worth Killers.
Anna Wintour has shown some love.
She loves you.
When I went to,
You've been to so
it
many.
was
it's
like
hard to
it was
keep
like
track.
an American. What was the theme? I
Oh,
forgot.
American fucking. That was the right before the pandemic, or was it?
I don't
for-
remember. There was the
20,
camp
21,
one.
2021.
Again, he's been to so many. Who can
Yeah.
even keep track at this point?
Right. But Anna Wintour, she's always shown love. So
But if you dap her up too hard, you would take her arm off, right? You gotta give her the gentle dap.
fragile. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a sign of respect to give a very ginger dap to the queen.
Yeah.
Please invite us to the Met Gala. We'd love to go with Leon. Give
Dude,
him
you
a
gotta
+2.
Yo, please. Shit, because
You need company,
if I
right?
see y'all, then at least I got some homies. In
Yeah,
the
for
gang.
real, dude.
Is it is everyone just hello, nice to is it very corpo, or is it once you get passed off the red carpet, people loosen up, the drinks are flowing, people are smoking in the bathroom? Is it cool, or do you kind of fucking hate it?
Man, I'm super introverted, so I kind of normally just kind of stand off in the corner with my little cocktail, But
Looking cool.
The recent time I went, I chopped it up with Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Oh,
Magic
nice.
Mike, bro.
Yeah.
Was that cool? You're both dancers.
No, for sure that we connected on the little dance vibe.
Was he wearing a fitted or
shirt off?
He strikes me as a fitted white boy.
Yeah.
Nah,
He's a
was-
spicy white.
He was suited and booted. So.
He's
Taped up.
He's Chipotle mayo. You have been to so many Met Galas, and you are always kind of in the conversation. But Lawrence and I were talking about this, and it's yo, especially after refamiliarizing yourself with your game, and maybe it is because you're not an extrovert and shouting from the rooftops. Are you underrated as one of the best dressed musicians out there?
Talk your shit, brother.
I think so. Man, I've always just try to stand out, with my fashion, and I think a lot of heads got inspired from when I started popping off the flares.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot
Put
of
him in a Bode bag.
Yeah.
No,
You're known for being early on
Childish
shit.
Gambino, he wore Bodie first.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
And
Shout out
then-
Don
and then I
Glover.
rocked it for the Grammys.
We're gonna talk about that.
Oh,
Shut up,
yeah.
Mac.
Yeah. Shout out our boy Mac.
Man,
dude.
Mac.
But I think that
what
Mad Mac.
while it might be intentional, that intentionality is hard to maybe or easy to lose when everyone is just being louder, right? Unless you have like an actual eye of people that are like looking like, oh damn, he is like doing that specific silhouette, that color pattern, that color combo, et cetera, or like channeling a specific aesthetic or era, which I think it is like when people start to look a little closer, they should recognize.
My style connects, with like the fashion heads and like, and the gangsters, which is kind of cool,
Like YG dapped you up on the front row, like he's like, yo, game respect game.
I've crossed paths with YG a few times, but
how hard did he pronounce the B in Bridges?
Yeah, dude. Perfect. Okay.
Saw him front row at Bait.
Nah, he
Bolina Strada?
He was chill. He was chill.
But that's real, recognize real, right? Like you connect, like you're saying, like a lot of different style tribes can all see something in your swag that is like, maybe I want to try that, or damn, that's inspiring. Do you feel like you need more public credit though? Like I know you're an introvert, but let's be real.
I think so.
Thank
man,
you.
Because I'm doing this shit, and
Mr. Motherfucking put it on.
Yeah.
I mean the Fashion Week hang has kind of been a moment to
you put your fucking stamp on it.
Yeah.
Put your stamp on the week. Yeah, but yeah, does it like bother you or irk you that people are always like, oh, like Rocky, Tyler, and yeah, deservedly so, but like even if you are connecting and you know yourself, it's not necessarily like splashing across like the best dressed list or anything.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's kind of the long game with that,
True.
It's like this shit's a lifestyle, and
Facts.
I get fly when I'm going to the grocery store, which, and I think
Bars.
ultimately here's going, they're gonna see how I'm coming,
Long
Absolutely.
Game. Well, we were speaking of long game and being early. We were chilling with your boy Mac recently.
Mad Mac.
Mad Mac. And he told us the story of kind of how you ended up wearing the Bode senior cord suit to the Grammys in 2019. He was saying, and again, this is one side of the story. You want to hear both? Got to hear both sides.
Yeah, gotta hear both sides.
That he flew out there. First of all, he flew out there with only one look, which is fucking,
he said was like the worst job a stylist could ever
Yeah.
do. I guess you could bring 0 looks, but
yeah, you should have fired his ass right then and there. But he said that you were kind of like, you were a bit on the fence about doing that. And then he was like, yo, you got to let me know right now. Because it's either this or we're going to fucking Bergdorf and like.
yeah, I'm going to Target to fucking cop up some in-house tailoring.
No, that's
How stressed were you to actually wear the Bode senior cords to the Grammys red carpet in 2019?
That's the wild thing, because like I normally just go traditional like suit vibes, and I saw the Bode fit, and I was a little reluctant at first because like it was just something different, and glad I rocked it.
Viral Zuvi, dude.
Yeah,
That was
man.
maybe the most talked about men's look of that night, especially because Bode at that time was like, had been established a little bit in like the world that we come from, aka the world of nerds. But like this is talk about Summer Jam screen, dude, at the fucking Grammys on the red carpet. Like again,
And not just
early.
the red carpet, but I mean,
And then, yo,
And that was the moment that like I
you got a trophy
I
that
won,
night too,
like,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a unique piece, and
Yeah.
I was like, I can go suited up, but everybody else is gonna be suited up, and it was kind of cool, like how they, it was a custom suit, so they kind of put like some quotes from like my songs, and
They got the Lone Star State on there.
Yeah,
a bunch of good fucking insignia.
Hello, Mrs.
I mean,
Bridges.
I don't even know what to do with it. I can't even fit that shit now.
Yo, it needs to go in the Met Gala permanent collection because that night you came home with the fucking trophy, bro.
Man, I mean, somebody take it, because I can't rock it anymore.
What?
Yo,
Yo,
They gotta update it and put the Grammy statue on it.
yeah, dude. Fucking champion sound.
Did in terms of like the fashion industry recognizing you as Mr. Motherfucking Put It On, was there like a pre Grammys 2019, post Grammys 2019? You had already been to a bunch of Met Galas and everything, but the Bode suit felt like flag in the sand moment where it's like, yo, I'm here. Like, did things change after that for you?
An arrival of sorts.
man, it was funny. Like, it got so much praise, and then like there was like people back, a few heads back home in Texas that was just like,
What the fuck,
that
boy?
fit was whack. I'm like, y'all don't even know what y'all talking about.
Right,
It's
no,
like,
of course.
This
They're
doesn't
just
fly.
hating.
This doesn't fly in Fort Worth.
Like,
If the hometown's not hating, have you even made it?
Yeah.
I mean, come
right.
on.
I mean,
Hometown haters.
It's
Yeah.
inevitable. Like, I mean, heads gonna hate. Like,
Yeah.
Come on.
I
Do you
love
get?
that,
Do you
though.
read? Do you get hate now from like, yo, what is this like cowboy doing? And do you pay attention to them at all or no? Can't, right?
I mean, I don't really see it. You
Yeah.
know?
You got the hater blockers on. That's
Yeah. Extra large.
why. Big betas. beta blockers.
Because like it's hard to avoid that shit when like you are a celeb and like a moment goes viral and it's like, yo, people are gonna fucking see this and you might see what they say, right? It's inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just try to have thick skin and fucking
Right.
but
Let it roll off the denim shoulders, off that Western yoke.
Yeah, beat off the yoke, dude.
nah, it's all good. You gotta focus on the people that that's showing love to
Right.
Your art. So
How's the reception been to the fits you've been wearing all week? Because they have been mucho spicy.
Delicioso.
man, been getting some love.
I've been seeing pics of you everywhere across my IG feed, by the way.
Yeah, like
Not just 'cause I follow you.
I mean, the Tory Bird show was so classy, man.
Yeah.
And I got to rock a knitted, but like, I mean, the whole thing has just been about like keeping my style and while still giving a nod to
For sure.
Right.
all the great designers.
Absolutely. It's
So,
the synergy between the Leon Bridges look, which is like all you, and then like how can I work in a piece here or there,
Right.
and rep
And-
tastefully.
and I've been getting a lot of love from like the friends back home.
Hell yeah.
So it's been
We've
Finally
converted
converted
them.
yeah, you putting that shit on.
From hometown haters to hometown
Yeah,
hero.
man. You've
Yeah,
been putting
man.
that on, man.
That's it.
Is that the Texas twang right there?
Man,
Yo, whoever's like helping you out with the jewels on the wristicles and everything, like I need that connect, bro.
The plug is necessary, bro.
No, shout out to my stylist Gabrielle. She's
She's crushing
really
it.
she's really put me on to some. I mean that's the reason why I'm here. She's like pulled some pieces that I've
For
worn
sure.
for Coachella or like, on tour and
Is that a two-way street? Like the working relationship between an artist and a stylist is something that I think like definitely fascinates us and I think the listeners of the show because it's like we can at least tell because again we're fucking nerds when it's like a two-way street where you're like working with the stylist versus another celeb who's like I'm a living breathing mannequin and they just throw whatever and we'll see what sticks, right?
like yeah, you can't let the clothes wear you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
true.
saying? And it's super collaborative. Like I know how to put it on. But
You trust her.
absolutely. It's
To push back on her at all ever, where she like wants you to do something where you're like, yo, that's not me. Shout out skeptic.
nah. She gets it right. Like
Yeah. Oh yeah. She knows
every
you.
time.
Read you like a book.
Damn, she's never missed. And you've never missed either, so I guess it is a good working relationship.
Yeah.
I've always been doing my thing, but she's like kind of elevated my style.
Yeah, and you're a busy guy too. It's like, I mean, I'm sure like you can go and shopping for flares and boots, but it's like with all these events, especially like the
Right,
fucking
right.
gauntlet that you've run this week. It's like, yo, I need that fucking shooter that's ready to tap in
Right,
with the
and
garment bags,
Yeah, and
full of gear.
And I don't even know how to like find like the designers that kind of embody like the style that I
Well,
fuck with.
what brands are most represented in your closet these days that you do like wear on the day to day, not just to like the big events and the big fits,
When
but
you hit the grocery store,
yeah,
For sure. Man, Lou Dan's been kind of my
with the big pants.
kind of mafioso Japanese like
hell yeah,
kind of 70s vibe, and
sleazy.
I love Noon Goons.
Ooh, shout out Noon Goons.
Shout out Kurt.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I ran into him at what is it? The Bowery.
Okay.
Big blonde bloke, big blonde goon.
yeah.
That was probably him. I mean that man liked the
Were you
party.
faded?
He's super tall.
Yeah, he's pretty
Okay,
tall.
that might be a different guy. but-
Oh,
No, he's not super. He's like a surfer. He's a surfer, so
Yeah.
he's like broad shouldered from fucking paddling into the Stoke.
Okay, well, I mean, I ran into one of the heads from Noon Goons.
Okay.
okay.
It's-
If you see Leon in the lobby, he might be a little
All right,
faded.
so we got Ludan.
I was like there. I was like playing guitar and like vibing.
Oh, really? Were you just crooning, or was
I
it?
mean, that's just my thing. I went to the like Bowery
Right.
with my little classic guitar I bought out here,
Okay.
and was just like strumming on some.
Are you shopping for
tunes.
guitars in every city that you touch down in? Is that like
Nah, because it's just hard to travel with.
Oh, true.
Right.
You know,
What do you when you're strumming in the lobby? Like, are you just giving it? Like, you should charge people now.
Yeah, was that free? What the fuck is that? What's wrong with you, dude?
man, I just like the vibe of like
Just giving a free
going
show.
going to somewhere dope. You know, and,
Yeah.
and
Making it doper?
I mean, I'm mostly just like.
Or you're the chill guy in the corner?
It's kind of practicing.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it
Yeah.
is. You-
Yeah.
He's putting the work. He's putting in his 10,000 hours,
Well,
people. You
let
don't
me
win a
ask you this.
Grammy not doing that.
Let me ask you this: as a Texan, as a bona fide cowboy, as a man with a goddamn Wrangler collaboration, when you're here in New York, what do you think of the Bushwick art hose wearing cowboy boots?
You feel swagger jacked, or you're like, all right, shouty, you can get it.
I mean, I saw a thing where Drake's kind of doing these like themed, like Western
Oh, I saw this,
parties
because he loves Yellowstone. That's what I think it is.
Word. I love it. I mean, I'm not trying to gatekeep none of this stuff.
No.
You know, so.
I mean, the more cowgirls in this world, the better, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
dude.
I think it's hot. You know?
Yeah.
For the gals. You know.
Yeah.
Have you been seeing a lot of like Western cowgirl shit while you've been making the rounds? Lawrence dressed up in his Rancho's finest.
Yeah, I was
just for
pandering
you.
today with my flares and my legacy
that's,
Cubans.
No, that's a rad fit. I mean,
You heard it here first, baby. Co-signed by
where the pants
Well,
from, where the shirt from, like.
Well, you can't say this on air. I mean, I'm sure he'll.
I can't get fit checked on Leon's episode, but the pants are orally and the shirt is a collaboration that we did with MF Band.
Yeah. So like, obviously you had in your Bode era or like the 2019 when you wore the Bode fit, you had the cowboy hat on, and that time you were wearing a lot of cowboy hats, a lot of cowboy boots, more like straight Western Texan shit.
Yeah, real 10-gallon shit.
And now you're doing like that's 1960s, the 60s like soul kind of low key pimp, or like proto pimp type swag.
Proto sleaze.
But like, what's the style phase you went through that now looking back you regret the most? Wait, so like, what? Yeah, were you ever a victim to like a trend or like, did you ever have
for
a skinny
sure.
jeans era or something?
So when I first started making music, I went under the moniker of Lost Child, and at that time I was wearing like skinny jeans.
Can we find pics of that era on Google? I thought you'd be famous enough to get it wiped, bro.
No, I got some in my library. I sent it to you.
Is this like your swag era? Like your like when everyone's just wearing fucking dope on their hats and like
Snapbacks.
Is that what we're talking
No,
about?
it's the tall white tee.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn tall white tee and
Hey,
skinny jeans.
damn.
Wait, what year were you going by Lost Child? Like, what year are we talking right now? Like,
That was like 2012.
oh, okay.
Maybe.
I mean, come on, bro. No one's gonna hold you.
But
to
you in
that.
tall white tee and skinny jeans, you must look like a baby.
He's in
were
his
you
jammies.
were you
dude.
like Bapestas and like or like Yums from Soldier Boy at that point? Did you ever have a sneaker phase?
I never kind of been on the sneaker thing. What was I wearing around that time? Well,
damn skinny jeans and boots? No way. Can't even get them over
I was
the
just
shaft.
I was just like
Balls.
I was just thrift shopping.
Oh yeah.
And
How much of your own money were you spending on clothes back then? Like, was it? You're like, damn, bro, I got fucking $25. Let me hit Goodwill.
I was broke as shit like, around that time. So
That would explain the tall tees and the skinny jeans, maybe.
What was the brokest you've ever been? Because you've always been working, right? Never too proud to work, never too proud to do the dirty work.
To be the employee of the month at Del Frisco's.
Yeah.
man, I mean,
Was there a moment?
yeah, I guess before I transitioned into like the music thing, I mean,
It was bleak.
like ice soup, that type of shit, bread sandwiches.
man, I mean, not that broke,
Right.
Well, you always had Del
I was like
Frisco's,
working
yeah.
2 jobs. I mean,
Right.
I
were hustling.
was at Del Frisco's and like this little Tex-Mex spot called Rosa's Cafe, and
Who had
Fort
better
Worth.
tips? What customers made it worth your while?
Man, so I was in a dish pit at Del Frisco's, and I was busting tables at Rosa's Cafe. It was kind of one of those things like, as soon as I got my check, it was just like, here you go, mom.
Yeah, right.
All right.
You're doing the responsible thing, giving it to moms. That's
It's
that's
all,
fucking.
it's all good with it.
Paying
you
it
know.
back.
Yeah,
Paying
that's
it back.
wonderful of you, bro. We appreciate that.
So you've obviously made your mark on the music industry. Grammy award-winning artist, multiple Grammy nominations. I'm sure a few more Grammys, a few more statues in your future.
On Deckington.
And you've made your mark on the fashion industry with all these collaborations, just being one of the best dressed guys out there. What's filled with more snakes, rats, and goofies, the music industry or the fashion industry?
Man, I think they kind of exist in both.
Yeah.
You just gotta. I think for me, which has been awesome, is just like having my own tribe. And the fact that like I've kind of established like my thing. Like
You got your people.
I just kind of skip all that.
So you're like protected by like your team?
I mean, I got a great team, and then
Shout out Sarah.
I always roll with my homeboy Zeus, and he's like my right hand man,
The
dude.
god
you know,
homie
like-
Zeus.
and he just makes sure I just get through this thing, smooth. With
He
it,
can keep the goofies and haters as and snakes, as Jim said,
keep him at bay,
at
you
a
know?
bad bay,
For
dude.
sure.
Fuck the
At
rats,
arm's
dude.
length.
Yeah, smart.
As a Texan, though, what's a bigger honor? And let's be honest here. Winning a Grammy the best award a musical artist could ever hope for, or, again, as in Texan, collaborating with Wrangler.
Yeah, the Grammy moment was amazing, but doing the Wrangler collab was pretty surreal.
Yeah.
Was that when the hometown homies were like, yo, my guys made it?
Man, so there was a bar I used to hang out at in Fort Worth, and I met this cat named Austin Jenkins, and we kind of bonded over our love for Wrangler denim. And so super full circle moment, to be able to collab with Wrangler. And, I wanted to kind of bring that like 70s kind of silhouette back, with it. And
dude, it resonated because it was like, again, slightly early, but for the heads where it was like the big boot cut jeans in a way that didn't scream like celebrity collaboration.
Right.
But was still fucking gas, where if you were on your cowboy shit, you could wear it. Or if you're on your fashion boy shit, you could wear it. So it's, again, one of those like sneaky moments where it's maybe like was just too good for like the masses. I don't know if that's insulting.
Yeah.
But it's like,
He ain't wrong. He's just early, as we say.
but so would you take Wrangler collaboration over Grammy win
Yeah.
if you had to pick one?
Which one's at your mom's house?
yeah, I'll take the Wrangler collab. I feel like that was
Shit.
like way
My
more.
apologies to the
way
Academy.
More, I mean, shout out to the Grammys, and
There's going to be more Grammys. You never know if there's going to be
I
another
feel like that
Wrangler
was like
collab.
kind of way more impactful.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be like the little kid in you's got to be jumping for joy at the Wrangler collab over a fucking. They're handing out Grammys like fucking.
Drake pissed on his, or is that Kanye?
That was Kanye.
Oh, yeah. Drake took a shot out of his. That was respectful.
That was
Yeah.
Hove. That was Hove.
Yeah, I don't want to diminish anything about the the Grammy shit.
No, of course
but
not. We want a couple
At the
more.
same
stuff.
time, though, come on.
I mean, Wrangler, that was a moment.
And what a
So,
beautiful story, just being at like your hometown bar and another fucking John's enthusiast is like, yo, nice fucking jeans, bro. And then boom,
Yeah.
you got a Wrangler collab, dude. That's
and
incredible.
I mean, and that's kind of what sparked, like my first album.
Was the jeans or linking with Austin?
Yeah, linking with Austin Jenkins.
Austin Jenkins.
There it is.
I mean, he's like a fucking like the Wrangler man. Like that was his thing. Like that's all he wears is Wrangler.
The Wrangler Raja.
Yeah.
How much? Are you a big vintage Wrangler guy? When you're not rocking Lou Dans and like
No,
that.
for sure. I mean, that night I was wearing like some like 50s like Wrangler
Oh shit.
shit.
Jeans older than you,
With
bro.
a fucking white t-shirt.
Classic. What's the most you've ever spent on a pair of vintage denim? If you may be so gauche as to answer my very gauche question.
More than a 6-pack of Lone Star, I'm assuming.
Like in the thousands?
No, I haven't gone that crazy.
Because it
with the
can
denim.
get up there.
Yeah. People treat vintage jeans like fucking
Like cars.
precious gems,
Yeah.
bro.
It's like the stock market.
Yeah, I've never dropped that that much money on
But you've-
on denim, but
But if you were to give an answer, like your mom would make you feel ashamed of yourself or something like.
yeah, I just can't justify like spending it,
Yeah, when you have a collab, you should be getting them for free, by the way. I don't know if the modus operandi has changed over time, but yeah.
Leon, do you listen to your own music when you fuck?
There he is.
Because it is you are a fan of '90s R&B, right? You said in an interview that you want to make baby making music, and you are the thriving crooner. Has it ever accidentally come on? You know,
Yeah.
when you're
No,
On shuffle?
I don't. But like, I'm still a virgin. But,
Clip it.
a bigger lie has never been told on this podcast.
Wow, dude, the ultimate cap.
Right.
That's a 10-gallon
like,
cap
big-
right there.
Big cap.
Wait, have any of your homies ever been like, yo, bro, like, I'm getting fucking busy with a fucking
Zeus.
chick. I'm beating cheeks, and then you fucking come on and ruin the whole fucking vibe.
I've had a few homies that, and there's people tell me that like they've used my music,
To get
with the
laid.
soundtrack of,
Damn.
Baby making?
to smack it up.
Is that the greatest compliment that could ever be paid to
Yeah.
You? I mean, that's pretty rad. That's
Well, you know,
pretty
when
rad.
you're making music and you got to give it the whip test, right? You play it in the whip. You got to give it the fucking
Stroke test.
the stroke test, bro. The cheek test.
And we ain't talking the strokes, dude. This
Yeah.
is $1.4 million dick.
Yeah, but maybe you let your homies give it the fucking stroke test.
I mean, I'm a virgin, but I've never smashed to my music.
One
But
day.
like I've been with chicks, where they're like, "Yo, can you put on the collab I did with Karumbin, you know.
Yeah.
Texas Sun,
Yeah.
Texas Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just like, fuck no, that's weird.
Nah, it's too weird.
Yeah.
Too weird.
Maybe like the instrumentals or something.
But I go with I normally rock what's the Karumbin album? Hold on,
It's all good, dude.
Oh, like their own
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
themselves.
You're like, that's how I collaborated with you.
my
'cause you
love
got me
making
laid.
my love making thing. I gotta see.
You don't throw on some you don't throw on some 90s R&B when it's time to
No, it's
Make
kind
some
of
babies?
it's kind of too on the nose.
Oh,
With the-
it's too expected. Smart man, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only make love to my wife to the Leon Bridges Miranda Lambert collab, dude.
Damn, if you smashing in that, like, that's crazy.
Well, I am married, so she's mine.
Do you have a 90s R&B jam that's your go-to karaoke song?
Man, I went to Russia for the first time.
Oh shit.
Like in 2018, and we went to some like random bar, and I performed the Thong Song.
Oh
In Russia? Were you locked up as a fucking war criminal?
Yeah. Let me think.
Nah, I mean, like it's kind of square business over there, you know. But
Wait, how'd it go? What was the reaction? The crowd was going crazy.
I mean, they didn't give a shit. Like,
There was like a weapons arms dealer oligarch just like jamming out with you off like
yeah, that feels like their whole shit.
dumps
now,
like a truck.
Now my homeboy Brandon Marcel, he got up there with me. Yeah, shout out to
man.
Brandon.
Little
Yes,
duet.
Yeah.
Support the homies, even in Russia at the oligarch karaoke bar.
Well, it sounds like your whole career kind of had a great jumping off origin story with the denim in like was it like a dive bar that you were at with Austin?
Yeah, it's divey. It's a spot called Bode.
Okay.
Oh, hell
And we're
yeah.
sipping on some tequila, you know, at the end of a long week. You've been out and about yourself, just hitting every fucking spot, every party. Who are your favorite musical artists to party with? Because there's some motherfuckers that like, Nightmare Blunt rotation.
Right. I mean, Chubbs. He always throws some cool ass parties.
Yeah? Is that Chubbs as in Drake's bodyguard?
Yeah, that's his right hand man.
Whew.
You know,
What's the mark of
Chubby
a good,
Chubb.
What's the mark of a good Chubbs soiree?
man. So I recently went to like one of his events at the Peppermint Club, and
The Virginia Black was flowing.
Yeah.
Whatever the drink.
man,
whiskey
Virginia
is.
Black. I mean, the packaging's cool.
Is the
Like,
whiskey
bottle
good?
looks like
Never had
like
it.
a
Yeah.
perfume.
Right.
Like
For the ladies.
Let
ladies
me get a
and
little
some whiskey.
spritz of Virginia Black, dude, on the rocks. Wait, so it's got to be just what, fucking dimes as far as the eyes can see?
yeah, for sure. I mean, they got all the baddies at their shit. You know.
Canadian, American, all North American.
They'll get you over the border to
Man,
the
a
Peppermint Club.
plethora, you know what I'm saying?
From customs to the Peppermint Club, expeditiously.
Are you normally like a club and bottle service guy? Or are you more of like a shots and beers at the dive bar type of fella?
Well, it's kind of one of those things. Like, if I'm going to an event, might not be a good look to just like be on the floor. You know,
Right.
You mean like shit faced?
I mean, I'm normally cool with it. It's like a thing where. Just for optics, like it's cool
Oh,
to
of
like
course.
be in a section by.
Oh,
Right.
I see what
Oh.
you're saying. A little
We're-
roped off.
You shouldn't be trying to flag the bartender down.
Right, you know,
Perception is reality.
If
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
I get
if I'm not doing that, then the dive bar, you know, it's cool. Like I can be a little bit
Is
you know,
that
ducked off low key.
Do you like being in Fort Worth because you're kind of out of the spotlight of like LA and New York, and you can like be yourself and be around the people that know you? Is that why you like stay there?
Man, like it's kind of nice to, you know, kind of disconnect from the industry. you
Sure.
know, and Fort Worth is home. You know, my family lives there. And I mean,
I'm sure the dollar
Oh,
goes
that's like the
dollar
best.
goes a little longer in Fort Worth than
Yeah.
it does in LA too. I'm
cost
sure.
of living is good. you know?
I also know the income tax situation in Texas is preferred.
I mean, shout out the accountants. Shout out the accountants. I'm sure also. You can,
I don't know.
Yeah, if the IRS is listening, no federal income tax.
I'm sure also you can roll into Rosa's. What was it? Rosa's
Yeah,
Cantina.
Roses
and get a
Cafe.
fucking free meal any day of the week. I'm sure. I'm
Man,
sure Rosa
it's
hooks it up.
wild. Like, I like to pop back in there every now and then, and like, I'm still seeing like my coworkers that's been there since.
Damn.
I mean, 2007, 2008. Like,
Do they look at you and like, one day I could make it?
Yeah.
Or you're like, bro, you're 56 and a meth addict. Like, relax. Your lot in life has been cast.
man, you just got to figure your shit out. Like, as long as you're happy, you know. What I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
that's
all
true.
Good, you know.
If you're a 56-year-old meth addict at Rosa's and you love washing dishes, don't ever change for nobody,
Get
dude.
after it. What's your favorite city to party in besides Fort Worth? Let's say, because obviously that's home. But like,
Man, Toronto's the vibe.
really? Because they got the Caribbean tings.
Well, it's funny because I was on tour last year and I did a private for Delilah, and it was kind of a moment where we had like some like a PJ, and I don't normally do PJs. I'm a broke musician a little bit, you know.
Yeah, we all
And
are.
went from Vegas to Toronto, and I didn't even know I was playing
Oh, really?
a arena
Shit.
in Toronto, which is kind of cool. But man, I mean,
Toronto's
some
got it.
of the most beautiful women that
The six.
live in Toronto.
Is that
As they
because you
say.
have the OVO plug via Chubbs?
So I'm good friends with H-Wood Group out
Okay.
of Los Angeles, and they were telling me about this Tate James party. He's like Bieber's DJ, and he was like doing something out there. Just came out there to support.
Hell
you
yeah,
know.
dude. Shout
What
out
about-
to H-Wood Group.
When you're like, I mean, you've traveled internationally too. What about non-Canada America? Because you mentioned,
North America?
You mentioned doing Cisco Thong Song at some in fucking St. Petersburg or something. What about, like, have you gone to like?
At the damn Kremlin.
Have you been to like Tokyo and shit? Like, what's your favorite international city to get after it in?
Man, Tokyo's a vibe.
They must love you there, bro.
Yeah,
You must have star power there.
man,
They think you're a ball player.
right,
Cool, tall, black guy. Come on, like,
right. Just
you could dap up the emperor.
no. Tokyo's rad.
Did you
Tokyo.
did you do any shopping in Tokyo?
Man, yeah. So I normally go to Capital out there.
Sure.
Ooh, all three.
I love Waka Maria.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
dude.
with the shirts.
Yeah, dude.
And what's the mall out there that's like it's like 6 floors?
I mean, every
United Arrows?
Beams.
Is it?
It's Beams,
Isetan?
right? Oh, Isetan, yeah.
Isetan,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, that's like a high end clothing department store. So there's a
Right.
bunch of them. But yeah, like it's fucking good.
Nobody does it like the Japanese when it comes to gear, dude. Speaking of, like, no one doing it like a certain fucking very special person, I have a question for you. When you lost the Grammy for Best R&B Album to D'Angelo in 2016, were you like, all right, this D'Angelo, I get it?
No, I mean it was one of those things. Like, I mean, D'Angelo's a legend,
Sure.
you know, and that was his like comeback moment.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, and so
You were the martyr.
I
You're
mean,
like, I get it.
I wouldn't butthurt over that. You
No.
know,
You have better
I
abs
just-
than him now anyway, so fuck
Right.
it.
not at all.
No, I mean current D'Angelo. Not
That must have been just the academy.
No, I don't work out, which is like pretty shit.
You're just
I should
blessed?
start.
You're blessed with good genes and flared jeans.
I think so.
That must have been the academy just playing politics, I'm sure. Just
Yeah.
yeah, D'Angelo, like, welcome back. Here's a statue.
Yeah,
Is
it
there
was-
someone that you want to make music with that you haven't had the chance to connect with just yet? Maybe we can manifest it right.
You
right
told
now
us
and right here.
off mic about your favorite rapper.
Man, I wanna do a song with Gunna.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Yeah.
Wanna?
Um,
That'd be sick.
would love to
bro.
do something with Brent Fayez.
Ooh.
Mm.
Are you a big hip hop guy?
Man, I'm an R&B head.
Right.
If it's not Drake, Gunna, Thug, J. Cole, Kendrick,
Right.
It's a lot of heavy hitters.
it just doesn't really resonate.
And
Have
a lot of
you-
those guys are like melodic in that they kind of like can interpolate the R&B and bring it to folk. I mean, that's what hip hop is, right? But like,
Oh
all
yeah,
those
it's
dudes can
running,
fucking sing too.
Yeah, the R&B running through it.
Yeah,
you know.
absolutely.
Do you have music that you could like already in the pocket that you could see like wanna jumping on, or like Drizzy, God bless?
Yeah, that the Drake thing might be a little far fetched,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Hit Chubbs?
but I mean, my whole thing is like, if I encounter like some of these artists, like I never want to like.
Like be empty-handed.
It's all about. I just want to like play it cool and
You
like
don't wanna
not-
fan
not-
out.
Let's work on some music,
Right,
like
right.
because like I think if it's meant to be, it'll happen.
Is that how it works though? Like you run into them and you're like, yo, Gunna, like great show at Barclays, but maybe, or do you like, is it in the DMs?
Man, I mean,
Is it
I just
label
keep I
politics?
just keep it play on some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Like love your work, like
Yeah.
great show, or and keep it moving type
Yeah.
shit.
No, I respect that. Is there someone that you've met, whether it was like at the Grammys or at the Met Gala or your global travels, like a musician who was like, yo, I'm a big fan of you, that you were like, oh, damn, that's surprising? Like a cosign that was like, oh, fuck, dude, that means a lot.
I mean, shout out to ASAP Rocky.
Whew.
It was so like when we filmed
The Ocean's 8,
Ocean's 8 joint, and John Batiste hits me up and he's like, "We finna go to Flacco shit." I was like, I was like, who's Flacco?
Lord Jody.
I just love Jean Baptiste be like, yo, we go to Flacco.
He connect. I'm like, he connected. Like, what the fuck?
That's sick. So you go to Flacco shit. You meet Rocky. Once you figure out who Flacco was. Yeah.
And,
you met.
Oh, Flacco with a V. Oh, okay.
Oh, Lord Pretty Flacco Jody.
Yeah.
Second. Understood.
And so we pull up to like his spot, and like, I mean, Ferg is there, and they're just like turning up. But I think they were like playing some like new Ferg music at the time, and I was in there like just like jigging and shit, and like Ferg pulls out the phone. I think Casanova was there.
Damn.
And they put me on live, and like
you just grooving in the fucking party, dude. I love that.
Vibing.
ASAP Bridges.
Damn, dude.
Ferg.
Wait, so did you connect with Rocky that night at all? Like, how'd that go?
Man, it was just on some cool shit. We went to the studio like the next day, and Amine was there. Fucking three
yo,
stacks
shout out
pulled
our
up.
guy, bro.
Man, Amine, that's my bro. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow, Mine.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, brother.
Oh wait, Amina's pulling up.
He's a
Cater
show
show.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh fuck, I gotta pull up.
Yeah, dude.
think
We'll see you there, bro.
Brooklyn
Fuck,
Mirage.
I think we
Oh,
got
you're
that.
out of town?
Yeah.
I
I think we got the Chanel dinner. Right.
Well,
Yeah,
is-
you're
this
chasing
is
a
late.
bag, bro.
This is late. This is like
Chanel
a
hang.
midnight show. This is.
I'm
Yeah,
pulling up.
11:45. We'll see you at Tremine, brother.
Yeah.
That'll be a
Dunzo.
good time. Oh,
Yeah.
dude. I'm gonna be on live with fucking with my man over here. Me and Leon are
Jigging.
gonna be
Just
jigging to the fucking Tremine show in VIP, bro. You know the fucking vibes.
I'm the only rapper who knows where the clit is. Yo, Leon, when are we getting some new music, bro? It's been a minute, right? 2020 was the last album, and I know you've like had some shit here and there, but like, when are we getting some Leon Bridges?
Man,
Something meaty, something robust.
Bridges.
Yeah, hopefully next year. I mean, I think it's concrete. I'll probably be releasing it next year, like around April, maybe.
Okay. Is this like, is you coming to Fashion Week? Because I'm so curious, just like, is you coming to Fashion Week like and really putting your face and your name back out there? Is this kind of like the start of like the rollout marketing machine? Is that how it works? Or are you just like, yo, I want to go to Fashion Week and like hang out?
I'm just pulling up and hanging, and you know, I think it's a good look for the brand, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, grateful to be and be invited, you know, and
Getting the sunnies out there too.
I think some good things are going to transpire from for me coming through this week.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, we don't need new music for this man to just post up and keep playing, dude. We're just happy he's in the city, bro.
But yeah, I'm working on a new album. I'm super stoked about it.
You've like veered and zigged and zagged before. You haven't only stuck to like one sound necessarily, and you've like experimented and put yourself out there. So is it going to be kind of just another? Oh, it's almost like the unexpected is what we should expect.
So my most recent album, Gold Digger Sound, I just had this thing where I felt like there was like a little bit disconnect as far as like my sound like with the black community, and so I wanted to make like an R&B centric album, you know, and so that was that kind of vibe,
Right.
you know, and so
Mission accomplished.
we did it. I got to go to the
Speaking
Soul
on
Train
behalf of
Awards,
the
which is
black
kinda cool.
community.
Thank you, Lawrence.
Yeah, the Soul Train community probably speaks louder than a Jewish podcaster, but yeah, the shit fucking banged, bro.
No, it's all love. I just wanted to like, you know, make something that was like a reflection of like, you know, the R&B music that I did while doing my own thing. And this I don't know, this next one is like it's on some like dreamy psychedelic like folky R&B shit.
Wow,
like,
dude.
But, I mean, Tyler Johnson, he's like he's the right one to capture it, you know.
Right.
Fucking, we popping caps. What are we microdosing, macrodosing? What are we doing?
Now I was shrooming the hell out in LA for sure.
Nice.
And
that's like what, and that's like the source or inspiration of like this album is just like tripping dick.
Loosey goosey, yeah, tripping balls.
I mean, it's we need to give some credit to the shrooms.
You can thank him in the liner notes, bro.
It's all natural.
Shout out Mother Gaia.
Yeah, I got some chocolate. You saw my fridge earlier. It was a very embarrassing situation, but one of the things that is plenty fully stocked in there is some mushroom chocolate. So maybe we can have some after this. But
I mean, if my mom hears this, she's probably gonna kill me.
oh no, mushrooms. We're talking salad. We're talking.
I think she'll
salad.
I think she'll appreciate you talking about beating cheeks earlier. Actually, no, I think she'll be into it.
We're talking shiitake.
She already know what's going on. Like,
Yo, my mom know what the fuck going on.
Her
dude.
son's a rock star.
Yeah,
Come on
dude. She
now.
Mama raised the rock star, dude. Not a sucker.
Besides talking about sex, drugs, and rock and roll in a public forum where your mom can hear it, what's the part about being a famous musician that you do kind of hate the most? Because obviously everything is fucking incredible. You have the best job in the world, but like, there's got to be something where you're just like, damn, I wish I could.
Right. Man, I think I guess the aspect about like the fact that I can't be anonymous like in my hometown anymore.
Right.
You know, is a little tough. Like when I go to New York, like or LA, I have a little bit more.
Well, there's more like
anonymity,
cool
but-
guys walking down the street.
Yeah,
In Fort
you're
Worth,
blending
there's-
in a bit.
In Fort Worth, there's one cool guy walking down the street.
And you're
Right.
looking at him, people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like in Fort Worth, like or Texas, they don't really champion like, you know, kind of individualism, you know, and so, I mean, it was like a moment where, when I first started rocking the high waisted, and you know, people just didn't, you know, heads just didn't get it.
They're like,
you
that's
know?
not a Cowboys jersey. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
But I mean, it's so empowering. Like you know, like the Western vibe is not, you know, it's not unique to like.
You don't have to be like a cowboy to be wearing Western shit. Like
Right,
everybody
right.
kind of has a little Western Texas in them.
Right. I mean,
outlaw.
and there's black cowboys too.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude, the
and-
OG Cowboys.
You know what I'm saying, and they square business. You know, like, and so like, yeah, I really try to incorporate like the Western vibe, and like, you know, there's like a big Mexican presence in Fort Worth, and so
Absolutely.
like all that shit plays into
all
the
the
style.
all the OG Cowboys.
Oh,
But so is it kind of just not having anonymity when you want it? That's like what you wish, or the worst part about being famous.
But
which is,
it doesn't bum me out at all. I mean, that's
Good
just,
prompt to have, right?
yeah.
right?
'Cause you made
right,
it.
right. You know, I know how to kind of move through it.
Have you had a crazy fan interaction where they're like crossed the boundary? And I'm not talking stalkers or anything. I'm talking like some kid, like somebody was like, yeah, this kid was trying to get a selfie, and like got hit by a car. I forget who it was, and he was like still trying to get the selfie. And then Amine was like, yeah, I was tripping balls in Mexico and I got arrested.
That's
and I'm
crazy.
sitting in
I
the
didn't
back
hear
of a
about
pickup
that.
truck handcuffed, and some fan comes up. He's like, yo, Amine, I know this is a bad time, but yo, can I flick up real quick?
Yeah.
And he's like tripping so hard. He's like, yeah, bro, just fucking flick up.
And I'm sure you love your fans. They're great people.
Right.
But every
I
so
mean-
often people fucking
Yeah, come on now.
habitually line step.
I'm trying to think. I got to think of the moment.
There's too many to count. But do people in Fort Worth feel like they come up to you and they're just like, what up, Leon? Like, are you like the hometown hero where they can just come up and like talk to you?
I guess they kind of deem me as that, you know, like I guess prior to me, like as far as like artists that made it out of Fort Worth, you know, it was Kirk Franklin,
Big shoes
you
to
know,
fill.
it was Towns Van Zandt, it was Bob Wills. I mean,
Damn, dude,
but
now
that's
you're-
on some country shit,
Right,
you
right,
know.
true.
So,
But you're on
and
the
then you
Mount
got
Rushmore, bro.
Toadies.
That's fucking sick, dude.
So,
Good company to keep.
Well, look, obviously Lawrence and I, we are kind of like ignoramuses when it comes to Fort Worth. So let's say, now that we're fucking besties, now that we're going with you to the Met Gala, now that we're going to the Amine show together,
homies, like, gang.
Gang.
let's say gang pulls up on you bright and early on a gorgeous day in Fort Worth, Texas. What are we getting into?
Yeah.
What's the perfect day with Leon Bridges and the boys?
Yeah.
Man, I would take you to Fairmount, like the Magnolia Strip is like super significant. It's kind of like where I cut my teeth. Like,
Okay.
there's a spot called Avoca Coffee where I used to like sit outside, and I was like literally like writing my first album coming home over there, you know. But the nightlife of Fort Worth is kind of non-existent. But
What are we hitting the honky tonk? What are we doing?
yeah, we probably got to go to Stockyards, you know,
Yeah.
go to Stockyards too, and then but no disrespect to Fort Worth, but you gotta go to Dallas.
Oh, yeah?
if you want to turn up on some shit.
What about like food wise? Is it like Tex-Mex? Is it barbecue?
I mean, the Tex-Mex is a thing, you know. I've found better barbecue outside of Fort Worth.
Whoo! You heard it here first, people.
You might
But
not be, you might not be welcome home.
shout out to Heim. There's some other spots I can't remember off the top of the head.
All good.
But
so we are going to Dallas to turn up.
Yeah.
We're gonna chill
we
day
can
in Fort
start in
Worth.
Fort Worth. Hit some, you know,
Nice
hit,
fun day in Fort Worth. See
for
the
sure.
see the local spots.
and then the night vibes. You got to go to Dallas.
Okay.
So.
Does the Dallas club seem great? What's the shit in Houston now where they're having bottle wars?
Oh, yeah. Just a bunch of like gangsters in the club, like seeing who could pour out the
Who can
the
pour out
most
the most-
Casamigos.
Yeah.
Nah, shout out to my homie Reham.
Reham is the Zach B of Texas.
Shout out Reham. That's my homie, and
He's the plug.
he's my Dallas plug, and he's got some really cool venues that I like to frequent out there.
Oh yeah. So we'll just take the Uber from Fort Worth to Dallas.
I mean, I got a Bronco, so we're having a Bronco.
Venti Bronski?
But we want to make sure that you can have a couple Lone Stars too, and we don't condone drunk driving on the show.
It is Texas,
unless you're a civilian.
Now, I'm super stoked to get back home because Drake is playing at American Airlines on the 15th, and so we're gonna go to the show. Chubbs is doing an after party.
Turn up.
All right, I'll mark my calendar. I'm coming through, bro.
What do you
We get a bunch of baddies to pull up.
What do you miss the most about home, about Texas, when you're on the road? Is it like just besides just the comforts of being home and like being able to shit on your own toilet? Is it the food? Is it the weather?
I mean, family is the best gift in life,
Yes.
you know, and so I get homesick. I've been able to bring my family on the road, which has been awesome. Like, I got my sister doing my hair.
Ooh.
And I got my best friend.
She did a great job, by the way.
I mean, I got different hair. She didn't do this one.
Okay.
But she knows how to do it. And
Shout out to sis.
I got my best friend like Zeus with me, and
Right.
Brandon Marcel singing background vocals, and so.
Like we said, you keep good people around you. That's like, you need to be, and it's not even about being like insulated from what's going on out there, but it's like, this is just going to make me feel better, dude. And it's about you. It's about me, baby.
I'm sure one of the things you miss about home, though, is also the cowgirls, which is a perfect segue into the next segment of this podcast, which is called Daddies.
Sucking and fucking.
Meats and cheeks.
Sex and dating.
Baddies.
Leon, what's the way to Leon Bridges' heart? Does she got to be like a country girl?
Yeah. Does she need to cook?
I feel like I attract a lot of like wholesome, like down low freaks.
I love a wholesome
Best,
down low.
best kind.
A lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets, as somebody might say. Understood.
And the vibe is I don't know, with women these days, like I'm all about just like building rapport, and then
Seeing where
we're
it
being
goes.
kind of being optimistic about like a thing happening.
Yeah.
I'm still a virgin.
Right. And a gentleman at that. A gentleman virgin, dude.
Yeah.
I got to know this because you talked about strumming the guitar, practicing in the hotel lobby of the Bowery Hotel. But just generally speaking, for the young, impressionable men at home, does crooning on an acoustic guitar in the corner at a party, does that get you laid, or is that some corny shit? We need the actual Leon Bridges stamp of approval or absolute rejection of that move.
Man, I mean,
It's not you. It's a regular guy.
If it's you,
right.
it's an orgy.
I mean, that's your foot in the door.
Oh,
for sure.
yeah?
For sure. Like,
So we doing it.
like putting that shit on, like.
What's the Leon Bridges song they should be crooning and strumming?
Yeah.
River.
Coming home. One of the
I mean,
classics.
somebody strums some Mariella. That's one of my favorite tunes I've ever.
Okay.
That might
All
get
right,
your
fellas.
dick sucked.
Fellas, go to genius.com/Mariella real quick.
Start practicing.
That's the one. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and you don't need to go to Russia to practice that one. You can do it from the comfort of your local house party.
Yeah. Or the lobby of the Bowery.
Yeah.
Could you ever, like we mentioned, you mentioned the wholesome DL freaks, but like, could you ever date a city girl, or is there country girls till you die, or do you not have a preference?
Man, the city. I don't think the city girls rock with me. I mean, at least it takes a little bit more work to try to get the city girls.
Okay.
The
Country girls, they're just like a immediate connection with like the Texas boy.
Yeah, I mean, like that's like a little bit more seamless.
Right.
Yeah.
Natural. Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
A little bit more organic,
Less work for
yeah.
a very busy man.
Yeah, it's true.
Again,
And-
a
and-
gentleman virgin who's just building rapport and seeing where it goes.
I mean, and these days, like, if it isn't like an immediate connection, then I'm just like chilling on
On to
my
the
own
next.
shit.
Right.
Like,
On to the next.
Yeah.
but I got a stable.
Yeah. Moms, skip ahead. All right,
I got the ones.
let's get back.
Oh my God.
That's why he's a Wrangler.
Jeez.
Is there a fit, like a go-to fit that you throw on, or maybe even like a lucky pair of flared jeans or something that you throw on, like for a third date when you're hoping to maybe take it to the next level, seal the deal, if you will?
Yeah, I'm kind of a monochrome freak. Like, if it ain't all like one color, then it's just not.
But different like different shades of blue, like what you're doing today, or is it like
Hugh Hefner?
I mean, what's the date vibes? What's the date vibes?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you doing denim?
Yeah, denim on denim.
I switch it up. Like, I mean, sometimes I do denim, sometimes I do like. I
Maybe
mean,
like
then
a
what is
silk
my
shirt,
vibe?
satin shirt, something a little fancy,
Extra
a little
jewels,
sexy.
extra jewels, or
like,
keep it simple.
A couple buttons undone. I don't know.
Man, I put on like the flashy shit whenever I go to like crazy events.
Right, like when Chubbs is hitting.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, I mean that's the moment, you know.
When John Baptiste hits you about a fucking party, that's when the flashy shit comes out. But a date is more like monochrome,
That's
low key,
it.
like you said.
Yeah. When I do date vibes, like I kind of go with. I kind of lean in more into kind of like the Western thing. You know, just like.
Do you wear your own
mostly?
clothes?
I mean, that's my thing. Like denim. Like, it's crazy. All I wear
do you
is
wear do you wear Leon Bridges' ex Wrangler denim to a date?
Oh, damn! I gotta start rocking.
Yeah. Yo, shorty, peep the ass. That's me. I did that.
It says Leon on the ass, like juicy.
And I need to start rocking like my Wrangler collab a little bit more.
Okay.
Like,
What about the Vadas? You gotta rock the Vadas on the.
I mean, these are like.
These are the ones.
It's crazy because I haven't even like seen these until like
You look
Fashion
great.
Week.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, you look great.
Yeah. They hit just in time, dude.
Yeah.
Whew.
Leon, how much money do you make?
You said you were broke earlier, and I felt that was
Yeah.
a 10-gallon cap.
Man,
Not enough? Enough? Too much?
Yeah. How are we?
You make
can
too-
we
I
make
want
too much money?
I want more money. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
Like I want more money. I mean, because my whole thing is like I just want to take care of my family. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And and get fly. That's it. You know.
And
Literally-
getting fly ain't cheap.
Literally in PJs. Right, you wanna get fly.
I mean, that'd be
What do
kinda
you,
rad.
besides clothes and besides guitars and your own career, what do you like to spend your hard-earned money on? You mentioned the Bronco. Are you like a vintage car guy?
So I recently got like a 1979 Bronco and
Vinty Bronski.
Vinty Brown.
69
Nice,
Pontiac
nice.
GTO.
Damn.
Woo.
Guys, you're building a fleet.
Yeah, dude.
Man, trying to accumulate all the
this guy a
vintage
fucking
cars.
airport
Do you, have any,
hanger,
do you
dude.
have any cars with Bluetooth, or is it just like?
Nah, I mean the Bronco does.
Okay.
Oh, all right. You retrofit.
Thank God.
Any cars with airbags? Like.
Nah, I mean if I get into an
Seatbelts?
accident, it's a
Oh,
wap.
shit.
Yeah.
Like,
All right. Well,
That's right.
fucking knock on wood.
Drive it like it's stolen, dude.
Yeah. Is there something like not the cards because those are fire, but like is there something like a big purchase you made recently that you ended up regretting?
so I just recently copped some pieces from Coup d'etat Liberté.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coup de la Liberté.
Oh, the True Religion homie.
Yeah.
Dude.
That shit is fire,
That
but
coupe,
crazy
man.
expensive. Is it? Were you just like you like woke up the next day and you looked at your bank statement and you're like, oh damn, dude, that's a 10-rack jacket.
Man, I think it's a good investment. You know?
Okay.
And
Okay, so not a regrettable purchase. We're
not
fucking
at
with
all,
this.
not
Okay,
at
I
all.
like this. No regrets, baby.
Have you worn these jackets? Like, because it is some like Migos rock star level. Like, it's non monochromatic. I'll just say that.
Yeah, so I rocked one recently at my birthday. It's like
Okay. It's a birthday fit. It's a
Yeah.
birthday dawn.
Birthday
so I was
suit.
kind of able
Yeah.
to justify,
Yeah.
but it's like all brown. It's kind of
The crazy like intricacy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's some next level shit.
is
Big
that-
brain for sure.
Is that the most expensive piece of clothing you've ever bought? Do you think?
I think so.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. The price
There's
on the
not
shit
much
is-
more
I'm just
expensive
like
shit out there.
I mean, my business manager Patrick's probably gonna like
What the fuck are
yell
you
at
doing,
me at some
Leon?
point.
He's turning off your credit card. Well, look, from turning off your credit card, I mean, I wouldn't advise that, but maybe that's just some constructive criticism that your business manager wants to give you. And we Leon would love to offer you some constructive criticism.
Yeah.
if we may.
Before we get you out of here,
Let's go.
Before we meet you down, before we link up at the Amine show tomorrow and the Drake show in Fort Worth, Dallas next week or whatever.
gang shit.
Gang. We want to see you. You're doing incredible, right? New music on the way. You've been killing it all week. We want to see you do even better. So allow us to offer some constructive criticism. Take it or leave it. How I suggest you take it. I'll go first. So I've kind of mentioned this a few times, but can we let us join your entourage as like affirmative action whites? I don't know. What
Are
we
you
could really-
hiring?
Yeah, I don't know what we could offer necessarily, but like It looked
Yeah.
good on paper.
Yeah.
I mean, Drake always. I mean, what do he say? Like, no new friends type thing.
No friends in the industry and no new friends. A lot of shit about not having friends.
He's
Drake.
like, there's a lot of y'all around here that I didn't recognize last year. Who the fuck are y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I
Do you
just,
have that problem? Who the fuck are y'all ism?
Yeah, I just think it's like smooth. Like whenever I'm rolling out, and it's just like me, my security, like Zeus,
Yeah.
and some gals.
Yeah, that's a good look for you.
Keep it tight.
Versus adding 2 podcasts
As far as
to the mix.
nah, but I mean, shit, we homies, like,
Yeah.
so you know,
All right.
we rocking.
We'll
All
take
good.
care of whatever gals you don't want necessarily going.
Oh
to
yeah,
penthouse.
we can put something in the mix.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
All right.
All right. Please keep in mind that, again, we are homies when I give you this next piece of constructive criticism. Listen, Leon, you are a Grammy winner, a living legend, and we got new music coming soon. And God willing, inshallah, we're going to have a #1 album on deck, your first #1. But have you thought about following the Morgan Wallen playbook and just saying the N-word? Because apparently that's just how you get a #1 record these days.
Man, that was a little disheartening.
Yeah,
when
you
I
don't
saw
say.
that, you know, but
From that to a #1,
I still love Morgan's music. I ain't gonna lie
Right.
about that.
Well, you and a lot of people.
Yeah,
Just
he
so
makes
slaps.
good music.
He does, yeah.
You gotta separate the art from the artist, maybe.
I think I actually wrote like there was one song I was messing with. I was like, sometimes a nigga get long.
Facts.
You know, I'm rounded by like, but that's probably like the
Yeah, that would be
Did
the
that didn't make it in?
no.
damn.
We just got some Leon Bridges
Yo,
crooning on the mic,
Woo!
interrupted by Lawrence's cackle.
On the mic.
I couldn't help it, dude. I wasn't
Yeah,
expecting
I
it to
know.
just hit so hard, bro.
That was fire.
I loved it.
Leon, thank you for coming on to the only podcast that matters. You're a fucking delight.
You're the man.
Where can the kids follow you? What do you want to plug? The mic is yours. The floor is yours.
Oh, man. I'm on Instagram. Leon Bridges official. I'm on Raya too.
Ooh. Who's the most famous? I saw Emrod on Raya. Who's the most famous person you've seen on Raya?
What's her name? iCarly chick.
Who's that?
The iCarly chick?
What's her name?
Is that fucking Hannah Montana?
You saw iCarly
Miley
on Raya,
Cyrus?
is what you're saying.
I mean, I'm putting his business out there. I mean, I don't even know.
Well, good for her. I mean, yeah, you got to put yourself out
that
there.
is Miranda Cosgrove.
yeah, Miranda Cosgrove.
Yeah, dude, from this, remember that when she's behind the
Yeah,
tree,
yeah.
she's doing that? Me?
Yeah, I mean,
Wait, did you swipe right? Or I don't know how Raya works. I'm married.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think she was fucking with me, but I mean,
iCarly
she-
D's nuts.
Yeah, she was.
nothing
she
transpired.
She
you
just
know?
went. She had a viral TikTok sound where they were like, "What's your favorite curse word?" She goes, "I don't know. Fuck."
Perfect.
You guys will make a great pair,
yeah.
dude. That's just my opinion as a
Beautiful babies.
homie, you know.
Beautiful babies. Leon, thank you.
You're
for
the
coming
man,
on
dude.
to
Thank
thanks
you
for
so
having
much,
me,
bro.
y'all.
Only
Yes,
podcast
indeed.
matters. Chef, take us out.